Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Before I start this review, I'd just like to point out that I've got a Facebook page now relating to what goes on the channel and also the stuff I get up to on my horology course at university. I'll leave a link in the top corner or in the description if you're interested. But anyway, today we have something a little bit unusual, a little bit left field, which is, I like those kind of watches to be fair. This is a French brand, Herbelin. Now, they've been around for over 70 years and they've got quite an extensive catalogue to be fair, and I'm lucky enough now to be able to get to review some of these watches. So I've got a couple here to review and we'll see what you guys think of them. This one I have in front of me is the Newport Heritage Diver Automatic, and I think it's a rather nice, interesting looking watch, and it's not too expensive. It is kind of obtainable. The RIP on this watch is £1,200, so it's not, you know, it's not up there in the stratosphere, but it's not either. But it is an affordable watch, let's say. So anyway, let's talk sizes first. We're talking a 42mm case size, a thickness of 14mm, a lug-to-lug size of 50mm, and the rubber strap on this is 22mm. Now let's have a little bit of a closer look at that dial. I think it's got a real nice crisp looking dial on this watch. It really does look kind of highly legible and very clean. Yeah, it's definitely uncluttered. I like the fact that you've got the minimal text just for Herbelin. You've got these kind of crosshairs going on the model, Newport, automatic 300 feet, and right down at the very bottom, made in France. So, as I say, this is a French brand and they've been around, say, just over 70 years, and they are still a family-run business, which is, you know, you have to applaud them, especially in this day and age where many brands are owned by the big sort of like companies, you know, which like we see now with Richmond Group or Swatch Group and all that, but these are an independent, so that is nice to see. Now, talking about the dial, we have this kind of applied hour markers, plenty of lume. I wouldn't say it's the strongest of looms, but it definitely, you know, it does look the part and it's very evenly coated. We have the minute track round here, and I like how they've cut away sections of a minute track to actually lay the hour markers in. The hands on this, I think, are very nice and shiny. They've got a real nice finish to them. You do have a day-date complication also going on here. Now, as we come past that, we get to see this rather nice sapphire crystal. It really does, you know, as it's double domed, you can see it's double domed because you can see the way it magnifies the hand stack there. It really does look the part. I think it really is quite a nice watch. Anyway, come past this, we have a cool kind of ceramic insert there, very nice. Now the actual bezel itself, you can see we've got this really kind of crisp looking coin edge bezel tapering into the actual watch. You get, it feels very, very crisp. I'd say you can easily grip this. It's almost borderline sharp, but it isn't. It just feels very tactile. Let's actually give it a listen, see how it sounds. Very nice, very positive. Back play. There's a little bit, not much. So fair play to them there. Does it line up? Yes, it does. So that's all good. But yeah, it is a very nice feeling bezel. The actual, you know, when you look at the case on this watch, I think they've done a really nice job. It's a cushion style case, but look how wow they've done the brushwork and the polishing there. It just lines up perfectly. I think it really is nicely done. As you can come around here, we have a screwed down crown with signed there, and as we come round to the back of the watch, we have a display back. Now the unit in the back of this is a Sellita SW220, 220 being that we have a day-date complication. I did put it on the time grapher, and to be fair, it did okay. I think it came in at +6 seconds, so that puts it right on the kind of borderline of chronometer specs or thereabouts. So it is actually very nice. They've done a nice job of regulating it. It's a 26 joule movement with around about 42 hours or so of power reserve on there. Now, obviously we have something a little bit more interesting here, and that's the lug design. I think it looks really cool how they've done it. It really does look nice how you have this kind of indent there, which lines up with the center line of the watch all the way through and carries on into the rubber strap itself. It's, I must admit, I think that is really quite nice how they've done that. But there is obviously one small problem there. You're going to be limited on what straps you can put on this. You could always notch, if you've got leather straps, I believe you could notch them out. I'm not quite sure. I think that would work. But anyway, this is how it actually comes supplied. The kind of rubber strap on this, it has been cut already, so unfortunately it doesn't fit me, but it is a very kind of, it does feel, but I'd say quite, yeah, quite stiff. I dare say it's okay once it's on the wrist. I do like the fact that they have signed it on the front there. I think that is very nice. Now, they're so confident on this rubber strap that they actually they put a warranty of 10 years on this against any cracking or, you know, against, yeah, I suppose it's cracking, or because it can happen on some straps, I do know. But this one is guaranteed for 10 years. Now, as we come past that, we've got the clasp. Now, there is a dive link extension on there. It's not the best, to be fair, but it is on there. I suppose better to have it than not. It does feel very solid. We still have the stickers on there, to be fair. It is a push button style. Sorry, I've just realised I put the clasp on the wrong way because I just took it off for a picture. But anyway, you get the idea. Fold over and push button, and then a signed keeper on the back there. I'll place it on my wrist just so you can see how it looks. So it's a bit too tight for me anyway to lock down, but quick wrist check. I'm wearing my Zin EZM2 GSG9, and Bob's got another one from the same brand I'm going to review, which is rather nice, that one. So anyway, let's put this on my wrist. Unfortunately, because I put the clasp on the wrong way around, I can just about close it, I think. I've got a wrist size of, no, I can't. I've got a wrist size of 7¼ inches, and that's how it looks on me. I think actually this is a rather nice looking watch, especially being that at that price point you're going to be, let's face it, the watches I review at that price point normally are going to be things like Zodiac, Seiko, you can Zin 556, but not quite the same kind of watch. So I think for that price point, this is quite a nice, handsome looking watch. And again, something a little bit left field, and I always like when it's a little bit different. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think of this. And most importantly, guys, stay safe out there. All the best. Bye.